Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the Magnet Fishing Church. It's Sunday. It's the podcast, the Magnet Fishing Amigos, and today we've got Depths of History with us. So, e- first of all, you're the biggest channel to ever come on the podcast right now,
Oh, super cool.
You
Heck
can
yeah.
take this one, dude. Then I'll give you
and
the.
I did talk to Jeff Allo, outdoor
Yeah.
influencer. For those who doesn't know, um, he told me just good things about you.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I gotta get together with him, man. He sent me a text the other day. We've been on several adventures together all around the US, man, magnet fishing. It's such a fun hobby, and I appreciate you having me on the show, man.
Thank you for coming because for those who doesn't know, he does do magnet fishing sometimes, but your expertise is more of in diving.
Yeah, I've been diving, so it's actually been a while. I actually had my first dive in a few months, actually today, which was wild because normally I'm in the water a lot, but it's just been so cold this winter, and normally during that time I've been trying to focus on my other business, which is whatnot streaming with coins and different things like that, but also. I've been doing, some exploration trips of, different sites, like abandoned locations, things like that, and also, spots that, you'll be able to find out on my channel, what all that other stuff is. But it's pretty cool stuff, man. And I try to, mix it up with the different hobbies I do, like gold dredging, magnet fishing, scuba diving. Try to give the viewers a little bit of a variety, but I watched some of y'all's videos, man, and they're pretty cool, bro. Like you guys are definitely out there doing it, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's such a fun hobby, man. What's the coolest thing you guys have found like recently?
Recently, I've went. Last time I magnet fish was with James. I was in New York in April for Easter.
Everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking guns everywhere, dude.
so we went to
Really?
Canarsie
Wow.
Pier.
All over.
We went to Canarsie Pier, and I got an old Brazilian revolver. He got
Wow.
a freaking fresh. What it was?
Uh, I forgot the name of it, but it was pretty fresh handgun with the casing still stuck, wrapped around a gold chain. The gold chain was wrapped
That
around the gun.
that's
So,
crazy. Was that real gold? Was it real gold?
no,
It
unfortunately,
wasn't
I
real
like.
gold.
So the thing is that I get a lot of hate because everyone says, "Oh, gold's not magnetic." I get it. It said 18K on it, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're lying." No, I swear it said 18K. It's magnetic, so it's just plated, but still, it's kind of cool to
It could have
find.
been magnetizing to the gun, and that just happened to be on
Yeah,
it. But we
yeah.
can always be hopeful, that all gold's real. Like I said to them today, like I was diving in the river and I found two fake gold bars, uh,
Mhm.
as like a offering. I guess they
Yep,
like
yep, yep.
to
Offerings, yeah.
something like that. But
James got
Usually
several.
wrapped up with string, like
yeah.
a red string, right?
Yep, yep,
Yep,
red,
red string. We got the same thing
red
here.
and yellow string. Yep, it was.
It's either Hindu or it's Asian, like Chinese or something, I believe.
Yeah, we see a lot of those, like the idols and the statues.
Oh, we
Uh,
love them. We love them here.
Off into the yeah. Is it visible where you guys are, like to dive? Like where you would you guys be able to dive?
That's the one thing. Like, I wish like we had the kind of equipment, but I would not want to go in. We had what's Donnie's channel, Mischief Magna, come down and threw the
Yep.
camera in. You could see like an inch, and that's it.
Wow.
It's black, the water here, dude.
Yeah,
Black.
don't come to Montreal. It's the same thing here.
Yeah,
You don't see shit in the water. It's crazy.
Really?
Oh
yeah.
Man,
yeah,
that's
it's
wild. Yeah, over here it's like we've got like 8 to 10 foot viz in the river here. It's crazy.
Crazy. I mean, maybe the
But it's
Hudson
just
River. Yeah, the Hudson River, because believe it or not, who dove here? I think the Almighty came to New York City
yeah, he
to look
did.
for
Yeah,
the mammoth bones or something like that, right down here in Manhattan.
yeah.
And
That's
you can see in the Hudson River, but the small ponds and creeks and like the other little towns over here.
it's still that black water though.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I would love to see you
Let-
try the Hudson River, dude, but I'm pretty sure you have to get like permissions from the Coast Guard and all that.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I try to stay away from, areas unless like because usually, with the diving and recovering the cars and stuff, I'm able to get connections with law enforcement and try to, work with them. And, sometimes it helps us get into locations easy, but a lot of the times it's just like, you know what, like if I'm gonna go out there and do something and dive and look for all this stuff and travel all that way. It's like, it gets to a point where, I'm like, okay, I got to just kind of stay local and chill here for a bit. So that's where I'm at. I'm going on a trip May 6th to the 16th with Chaos Divers. Have you seen their channel?
I think I've heard you mention that during your whatnots.
Were
Yeah.
they
He,
the guys that came to Quebec last summer to find some missing people?
yeah, the missing people. Yeah. So I've been traveling with them for the last like 5 years, and solved 4 cold cases with them, and we've been traveling all over trying to make a difference and find cars underwater with the sonar and everything like that. So that's what we're doing in Chicago from the 6th to the 16th. So it's gonna be
Looks like
good.
we have a question from Mischief. He's another channel that we hang out with too as well.
Sometimes
Whole question there.
What's the scariest thing you have found?
Oh man, scariest thing I've ever found.
Barbie's here, by the way.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hi,
good to see you.
Hey, had to get the drinks.
Sparkly drinks.
Yes.
I'd say the
Scariest thing.
scariest thing has to be probably I found it actually happened twice, and it happened only within a month of each other. But I found a World War II mortar bomb that was still live underneath the water. It actually happened twice, so the bomb squad had to come out there, and they brought out like their little robot and everything to pick it up. And
EOD.
yeah, but I ended up picking it up because
We did
I
find
was
something like
underneath
that.
the bridge and there was not a lot of light. And what I thought it was at first was like the little stem of like an old umbrella, because it has like that little like tail fin or whatever on the end of the mortar. And I was like holding it upside down, and I'm like, once I realized what it was, I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have picked that up. But I was like, here we are, I'm already holding it. So, and then I just went to the side of the river and put it on the shore, and I put it in probably the worst place possible, but I just wanted to stop holding it as soon as possible. So it's kind of
It's like completely.
We
I
do
have a
Mr.
death wish. You're like,
bomb,
listen
New
to me.
Jersey bomb over here.
yeah, right.
like
No,
the-
seriously.
I'm like the completely opposite. I'm just like, I want to take it home, babe. Let me have it, please. We're taking it home. It'll be fine.
Do you want to tell what did you do with the one Julie's found?
Mhm.
I hammered all the rust off of it, dude. It was a World
Oh
War II.
man.
I was literally
Well, it's like, did it have like a fuse on it or something? Or like,
everything. It was yeah. They had the timer up top. and
God.
everything.
Yeah, it had the timer, but it was sealed off. It wasn't harmed or
Dude, these things
nothing.
been in the water.
Oh,
since
it
the
wasn't.
40s,
It
man.
wasn't like it didn't have powder or any like. Okay. Well, yeah, that's different. I mean,
We
like
don't know.
that's
We
like
don't
some
know.
of the.
It's in the
Like
canister.
it's a solid shot cannonball.
Yeah.
So like this.
Ah,
We're still waiting for that.
Yeah.
I've got a little one. I've got like
Yeah.
like
Grape
this
shot.
big.
Grape shot.
Like,
Yeah, we have
a
We had to
3-inch
drill this one because this one has a fuse, so I had to drill it on that side. We had to get the powder out. But we used a remote drill
Isn't that
press,
what
so
we
I'm like
found?
standing like a mile away while I'm lowering a string down to drill this thing.
It looks like the cannonball that we found in the first event I went in Deloitte.
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
No, that was their first event.
No, in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, in Deloitte.
Oh, okay.
Colt.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. Man.
Colt.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
I'm talking to you,
Boyd, Wisconsin.
Boyd.
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 Boyd. It was Wisconsin with Clay and everybody.
Yeah. So
Blackbeard and them found it too.
yeah,
They
so
found 3.
found
Clay McCooley?
2. Yeah, 2 that
Nice.
was live
Nope.
with the ignition on.
Yeah, Mark found one right,
No. I
and
don't.
the bomb squad come and everything. And I'll tell you one thing: I've never seen it happen before, and it's crazy. Like you see all the people coming in, they're like, "Stand back! It might explode!" Blah blah blah, and all these
yeah.
other people are just walking by, jogging and stuff. I'm like,
I don't understand that. It's
Joker,
from the
do you-
1700s, dude. Relax.
Do you remember? Do you remember we were in Sheepshead Bay and we found the grenade and there was that one reporter that was just in all of everybody's business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first time I go,
happened to be there. He
it's
like
the first time I go with them.
I have
in
radio
New
scanners.
York.
They hear the police.
Yeah.
scanner.
And
Like,
the-
no-
I thought it was the little kid that was saying stuff.
oh no, that was a different day.
That
So
was
that's
funny.
Joker's best friend. We go magnet fishing, and obviously New York City is huge. So you have people at any given time could be hundreds of people watching you and asking questions. Sometimes we get
Oh
kids.
yeah.
The super squeaky high pitch gets, oh, dude. I was like, please, you have to keep it down a little bit because I need to be able to make videos here. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
No,
Some of them-
exactly.
Yeah,
Do you
and
have
some of them see
sometimes
the
kids like
camera,
that?
and they're just like, I can curse all I want. And they just like try to. You're just like, oh boy.
Yeah.
I
Between
totally
the
do that.
screaming.
Since you're diving, you don't have that kind of interaction with people around you, no?
Yeah, no, but it happens definitely like whenever I'm going places a lot, it definitely happens. Like if I'm sitting at dinner and some people are looking at me a lot, then they'll come over and be like, "Oh, you're that guy that found that bomb underwater," and it leads into a whole conversation and everything. Sometimes it's good moments and I enjoy it, but sometimes there's moments, where I'm like I'm having, dinner with my wife here. I just kind of want to, I just kind of want to focus on this and I don't
We
want
get,
her to get
Yeah,
tired.
we get the same thing.
Yeah.
But
Joker.
met a lot of great people through it though as well, and I appreciate everybody who stops by and says hello to me and everything like that. But
Yeah.
there's a place for sure for it.
Have
Like when
you
you
had
guys are up there on the magnet fishing and everything, like when you're focused in on doing something, you have people asking you 100 questions.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot, and I've
Yeah.
just grown used to it. Have you found anything? I mean,
Yeah.
you probably asked that question a million
Mhm.
times.
That question.
We got
Yeah.
a question
you-
again.
have
What's
you-
up with the dollar bills on the wall?
Oh, this is an uncut sheet of dollar bills right there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
it's directly from the mint. Yeah, so I run a whatnot stream, so I sell silver and gold and all sorts of stuff on there, and I just got I get a bunch of different
Yeah.
stuff, bunch of different stuff in.
We got a bunch of your your what do you call those medallion coins that you put in the juice pot? And my wife loves them.
Oh
We got
yeah,
the ASPCA one. We have the Freemasons one.
Yeah. Those are my two favorites. Yeah. I love them. I'm
Those are
a ask anybody who's magnet fished with me. Whenever a dog comes by, my attention, forget the camera, like puppy.
Yeah.
So, like immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the coins you put in the juice
I
pot
have
was an
AD
ASPCA
puppy.
coin.
Oh
AD
really? Oh, that's
puppy.
awesome. Heck yeah.
Old ASPCA like bronze coin you got and put in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
this
Yeah,
today.
Yeah, and then with the
usually
Masons
get it,
too. I'm like,
oh dude, look at that. Wow.
And
That's
it's crazy because it says Golden State Trade.
Do it again?
Was that found today?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I found it today. Nobody else knows besides you
California,
guys.
right?
That's
But
crazy.
what's crazy, it says December 20th, 1910. Right here.
Wow. That's
Wow.
That's
crazy.
cool.
So this thing right here is 115 years old.
Put some
That's
soda in it.
crazy. I love
you
finding
don't-
bottles. I love finding bottles when I'm diving, like especially like hutch bottles and old
That's cool.
stuff
And
like
you
should
still
I-
have
should I
to
go-
shuffle it. That's cool.
Should I go get mine? That's like the best one.
Go get it.
You're
Yeah,
uric acid to clean yours.
He loves to show his things. He's like a child. He's like, yay!
Oh heck yeah! I want to see it, man.
No, it's amazing. It's really cool.
That's
if he's got the light too, it's gonna be amazing too.
Does he dig like privies or what does he do?
He does do some digging around an old jar and bottle dump site.
Dump site, yeah. That's awesome.
So right here,
oh, dude, look at that! Golly, that's
it
beautiful.
says Portland, Maine. It's a
Yeah.
George Wynn bottle. I looked it up. 150-year-old bottle.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's beautiful.
Oh,
That'll look good on the
I would-
windowsill.
Do you still have your uranium ones?
they're actually at Mr. Drew's with my Coke bottle. I
okay.
found a pepper uranium bottle, and one spot in a different spot. I was in Lisbon, so Lisbon and Sabatis. In Sabatis, I found a little one, and they were both whole.
That's awesome, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, and my friend's kid went out in in the creek area where we go to, and he almost found a whole mug of uranium cup, and I was like, "Oh my god! If this was whole, that would have been awesome."
Damn.
Yeah, but my Coke bottle is
That's
still my
crazy.
favorite because I got that with Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny,
y-
you do a favor for me. Go
Awesome.
downstairs and go
so
get my
what happened is that me
phone.
and Colt, we were where in Maine?
That was Gorham
Gorham. Yeah.
Wyndham line,
Yeah. So
right
we're
next
at
to
the
a fire
bridge.
station.
We're at the bridge. He's like throwing his magnet. Yeah, I'm doing like just a joke with my my girlfriend. I found, we call it a ding ding. It's just
Yeah.
like a round piece of metal that has got a hole in it, like a ring. And
Yeah.
I'm doing like a proposal with it. Right, like 1 minute after that, he pulls back his magnet, and he's got a huge chunk with a Coke bottle in.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
it's
crazy.
it's the craziest one I've ever got.
And it's like
Where
embedded in all the rust and everything. That's super
Yeah.
cool. That's freaking
it's
awesome.
Do
it's
you have
over
it?
100 years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
Crazy
it
thing
on
if it would have been sealed still. Yeah, that original Coke in there. I would try it. Dude. I would try it. 100-year-old Coke.
Oh my!
Just a little.
No, but there's some channels that can find those kind of things, and they try it too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
like Mrs. Fallout on Instagram. She found like old things of
liquor wine.
no, it could be crackers, could be cake, but they're all packed for
Yeah.
the war or Cold War.
Wow.
And she opens them, and sometimes she tries it because they look still good, but a lot of them are all rotten and disgusting.
Yeah.
I've seen
Wow.
the random it was
Fallout
like
type
pushed.
channels.
Yeah, it was pushed to my, like, when I'm scrolling on YouTube, the Fallout
Music.
cans, or the
Mhm.
where they go and they'll taste like the Fallout shelter, not the game,
The food.
the food or the drinks and things that are supposed to be, to last forever, and they'll actually go and try that. But I haven't seen them, the ones that people like found magnet fishing or
That's
treasure
crazy.
hunting
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay, so let me just put you big. Here you go. Can you? Yeah. So you see the two clumps of I think there's one is metal and the other one's a rock,
They're both
Wow. Yeah.
rocks.
and you have the Coke
crazy.
bottle on.
Yeah,
Tap your screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can find the. This is a better picture of it.
Yeah.
And dude, wow. That is super cool, man. That's a straight sided, is it?
Yeah.
No, I think he's got some curves.
Yeah, it's codes on the sides
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So maybe
Does that
50,
age it? Can you age them that way? Can you tell how old a Coke bottle is? I can't tell for.
Mr. Dude checked it out and stuff, and they said it's probably 100 years old. I mean, it has to stay in one spot like that
Mhm.
for 50 to 75 years in that one spot.
Concretion to get concretion. Yeah.
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 So,
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, somebody walked by and drank a Coke bottle back in the days and just said, "Hey, screw
But
it."
we've got a professional
Throw it out.
diver that can
And
tell
then-
you what he saw in the water. He can tell you if it's real or not.
Yeah. It's just crazy to find stuff like that.
Oh yeah, stuff that's just been there for hundreds of years or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Have you tried to go to old places like New York and Boston, Philadelphia or something, just to find really old bottles?
Oh
or
yeah.
any
Oh, for
artifact
sure.
that you can find?
Yeah, yeah, colonial sites and old,
Mhm.
yeah. That's,
Dude, we
that's-
have the Dead Horse Bay over here, Glass Bottle Beach, which is like the most famous East Coast thing. Hopefully, you guys one day we get to do it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be super cool.
When they open the trail, I will go.
There's a way around. Everyone's actively still going to Dead Horse Bay. We got
It's
a lot
crazy.
of
They close off. They close off. I think for radiation or something?
Radiation, because it's an area where all the garbage from New York City all went into one spot for like 150 years. All the trash goes right there. So it is gross, but you do find say the
I mean-
1800s, 1700s things.
I mean, the half life of radiation is like a couple thousand years.
Yeah, radiation is a
So
long time.
if there is
That's
radiation,
true.
you know, if there is any radiation, if that's not a lie to just keep you off the land,
No, Windex.
then-
Windex are good.
No.
Windex comes off radiation.
I think there's people in was it Hiroshima? No,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
no,
I'm not
no,
that strong.
no.
There's some
Factory-
dark jokes we
factory
can
one.
do with that.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. I'm pretty sure
Chernobyl?
they've had Windex in it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the word.
So when you do your reconnaissance for finding a car or a lost person or something, how does it start? Where do you get your info that maybe in this area could have like somebody that's lost his life or is missing or something?
You don't have to
Yes.
share your secrets, but a little something.
Yeah,
No,
no, I mean,
yeah.
there's no secret
that's
about
right.
it. I mean, we want more people to be doing it, if anything. I mean, the main thing to us is that, the families get some answers, some sort of answers, for wherever their lost loved one is. But I would say, what we start out with is, okay, where were they last seen? What was the last cell phone ping? Normally we look for a cell phone ping. Then we draw a 5 mile radius around. Normally, we only work cases where the car is missing as well, because 90% of the time, if a car is missing, it's in the water. It's
Mhm.
very hard to get rid of a car. It's a lot harder to find just a body, versus just finding a body in a car, especially when it comes to sonar and stuff like that. So once we draw that 5 mile radius, we search all the waterways in that area. If we need to stay a few more days and expand the search, we do that. We always end up coming back, if the family wants us to. But ultimately, that's helped us. I mean, I've been a part of 9 cases solved. I know Chaos Divers are up to 22 now. And I mean, it's been a really good group effort, and there's more and more people getting involved, and more people that want to help. And I think that's a great thing. And I think there needs to be more people that step up to the plate and do it as well. Because it's as sad as it is, there's a lot of families that go 30, 40, 50 years without not without knowing where their family member is, and that's just seeing the look of like relief almost on those families' faces when they can be like, okay, like he didn't leave me for another woman and just disappear. I mean, like there's stuff like that where after all that time, you have a lot of built up emotions and stuff like that, and it kind of just sets them free of that. So we try to look at the positives and all of that, but at the same time, it's hard because we think, man, if I were here, like maybe 10 minutes after they crash and we had the same technology that we had today back then, I could have given her those answers a long time ago. But it's just not the way, you can look at it. We try to look at it in the best way possible. But yeah.
Can I ask, are you like on I mean, you answer this the safest way possible?
Yeah.
For you, are you on any, how do I say it, like a PI? Does anyone reach out to you? Has that happened? Like, oh, maybe he
Yeah.
can help on an
Yeah, no,
official
for
level,
sure,
or
for sure.
what police are saying, like,
Yeah,
maybe
that's happened.
police level?
Yeah, that's happened in multiple cases. We had actually just one. We've had a few actually. This guy we're searching for named Ryan Taylor. He's out of gosh, he's out of Mississippi, and we've been searching for him for the last 3 years. We've been to so many towns in Mississippi that it's hard to even pinpoint where we're searching next, because that's really a case that Jacob's been taking me along and wanted me to search with him. But he does have the FBI, they accompany us on all those locations because, it is an active murder investigation. So at the time, when that stuff is coming out and things like that, of course we want to have those people by our sides, and they did reach out to us because he went missing with his vehicle as well. So that's kind of what they wanted our expertise with that. But a lot of the times, yeah, we have other police departments reach out to us on Facebook, and normally if they need help and we're in the area or plan a trip around that area, we try to help as many people as we can. But there's only one of all of us. Like there's me, Jacob, and there's other teams all around, but I think there needs to be more. I think there's too little right now. So
I think it's again, you don't have to say, but I'm assuming it's quite expensive, more than a magnet on a string. I mean, it's like the
no,
equipment
for
is
sure.
But they do use the magnets.
Yes, we do. We do need. Yeah, we've got a bunch of magnets, and Chaos Divers was. We were fortunate enough to get a sponsor for a boat. CR sponsored us, and they were able to get us a boat for the trip and everything, and so that was great. And we're repping their brand and everything in our videos. But I think the main thing that has really helped us, be able to continue to go on trips is the people supporting us. Like when we go on those trips, we have people, especially other families that we've helped, even reaching out to us, getting us gift cards for dinners and things like that to help us out.
awesome.
That's
Yeah,
really
cool.
that's really awesome stuff. So it's really a group effort. We do live streams on there, thanking everybody, and it's really a cool thing. Sometimes we do like meet and greets. Like I don't know if we're doing one on this trip, but sometimes we do that sometimes. This trip is going to be so busy. There's like over 170 cars that we have to dive in Chicago. We already know where like all of them are. We have to split up into teams on different boats with law enforcement and cover just massive section of cars. And
Have you ever thought of the Hudson River in New York City? Because I know there is a New York City channel that does similar. They look like the mafia cars and stuff like that were tossed in during the 20s and stuff. Have you ever been or done New York City?
I haven't. No. There's another team that went out there and
Yeah,
did
I've
that.
seen a YouTube channel. I forgot what the name was.
Yeah. It was I think it was Adam and Jeremy exploring with Nug. I think they went
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
yeah, that was. But I
Yeah.
do know also the Hudson River it's not
Yeah.
actually a river; it's an estuary, so it can get like 200-300 feet deep. You know what I mean? So it's like
Oh yeah.
that's a whole different world, dude. I'm
Oh, for
sure that's
sure.
a whole
Yeah.
different world. 100 feet, 200 feet.
Yeah, that's different for sure. That's where you use the towfish, which is it almost looks like a rocket that
Oh,
it's like a
you know,
massive
drag in the water.
sonar, and it can go 3 to 500 feet down if you need it to, and that's a crazy piece of equipment as well. But
Yeah.
that's what Jacob's trying to get currently right now too, is a towfish.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the list to get, and we're
Yeah, but
trying.
everything is expensive.
Yeah, everything's so expensive right now, man. It's crazy, and gas. Oh my gosh, it's just it's crazy. Yeah, I know you guys are feeling it for sure.
Yeah,
For
ridiculous.
him, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, because we take the trains. We're real New Yorkers.
Yeah.
We take the subway.
Oh,
Yeah.
you take the
There
New
you
York
go. There you
subway.
go.
Take the
Me,
train.
I'm going from Montreal to New York every time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
$300 in
half
gas
hour
every
every
trip.
time I have to go.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
But
man.
when you find cars and you find people inside,
Terrible.
without going with too much details, what was the most not disgusting but weirdest one you found? Like
Um,
inside.
I think like the weirdest one. I mean, I wouldn't say there's like really any um strange ones. I'd say it's more so morbid is like the right word.
Yeah.
It's the worst one was there was a active murder case for this woman in Florida named Karen Moore, and the video's on my channel, but her husband actually killed her and put her in a car in the back of the trunk and
Oh
drove the
god.
car off a quarry into a massive embankment like that went into a lake, and they built a Publix and all these businesses around it, and we were actually in the process of searching for someone completely different, but I ended up finding her car, and we looked up the license plate and figured out it was her. But she was in the
Karen
trunk,
Adams.
still. She was in the trunk still after 28 years.
Oh, wow.
It was 28 years ago. I found the Detroit one. The other one was Karen Adams.
Karen Moore was the name.
Karen Moore. Okay.
Much really left.
Karen
I'm
Moore.
trying to find it in your on your channel.
Oh, it should be
That's
the first one on the home screen. It should say solved, and it has a car up in the air.
Yeah, I actually told my mom that you were coming on the live tonight, and she watches all you guys' videos, and like she actually sends money out. Hold on, my dog's barking. Hold on.
Oh, that's awesome. Tell her we appreciate it, man. Tell her thank you. For sure. Tell her we definitely do appreciate it. And all that stuff goes right into, gas and everything like that. We always put that in a separate account, and so that money's used, properly for the right stuff.
I must have missed it, but I didn't find the video.
There's a lot of videos.
Yeah, there's like 700 on there. You can do depths of history, Karen.
Oh yeah,
Moore.
the first one solved.
Yeah,
Karen
there it is.
Moore. There you go. So I don't see the I wanted to see the thumbnail to show everyone, but it's just a black screen right now.
Oh, I
But
got
yeah.
you. Yeah.
But yeah, right now it's solved. Missing 22 years underwater, Karen Moore. So if anybody wants to see it, the first when you go on his channel, it's the first video.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's that was a crazy case, and her daughter Christina, now she's in her 30s, but she was only 9. I think she was 8 or 9 years old when her mom went missing, and yeah, it was about 3 years ago when we found her. So it was crazy, but yeah.
Same subject, but different question. What's the oldest vehicle you've ever seen in the water?
Oh goodness. Model T Ford.
I was about to say. I think
Model
I saw
T.
something
A
about
Model
it,
T.
Yeah, Model T. We did find one of those, and it was so rusted to the point where like pieces of it were just falling off and everything. And that was actually up in Tennessee. Surprisingly, it was right off a boat ramp, right in the Cumberland River.
Oh wow, we were just there 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah.
As long as we didn't find that car, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was waiting too.
We were right in front of the stadium.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was funny. We were tossing Titans next to the Titan Stadium.
Yeah.
It's my brother-in-law. Yo, bro. It's Julian. What's up, man?
No, I still love the whole thing of going to Tennessee and having fun with these guys and stuff. It was so much fun.
There's a lot of
like
history.
one day we got 90-degree weather, sunny, and the water was actually like this high, so our feet was in the water while we were magnet fishing.
Yep.
Super sunny, super warm, super stormy.
Yeah, we actually were in a tornado warning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next day we had a giant storm come in, and all of us were soaked. And then I rode a mechanical bull, and I felt like
I remember that.
Yeah. I was soaked, and I rode the mechanical bull, and I'm like, the next person I feel so bad for, they're gonna feel like they just peed themselves or something, like.
Wow.
Yep. Right.
But yeah. And James was not used to it. He's that New York City life, and he heard animals and stuff, and not New York animals.
In the woods.
Oh my god! Yeah.
He's freaking out. He thought like Bigfoot or something was gonna come after him or something.
I was loving like hearing the peace and the nature and just sitting outside, and he would hear like leaves rustling. He's like, "Babe, come on, let's go inside. Come on, hurry up!"
For your protection.
There's a bear.
for her protection. There could be deer, foxes, and everything out there.
I finally get to hear what nature sounds like.
James, don't worry, you had that little bat that was at the house. It was okay.
I don't like the woods and stuff like that. It's crazy.
I'm at peace with it. I was
Hey,
enjoying
James,
myself.
you got your first bass though.
I
Yeah.
With me.
did. Thanks to you.
Hey,
Barbie
go.
and James got their first fish.
Yep.
There was a little pond out there, and it was crazy.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
Yep.
thought James was using my rod and go fishing, and next thing you know, like the shore was like right here,
Hmm.
and the fish was right here, and fish comes over and just goes this way, and James like, "What do I do?" He brings it in, and the bass was probably like this, like it was huge.
Wow,
It was good size.
that's awesome.
And-
Yeah,
but we
for
threw
a made up
everything back
pond.
because we knew that it could have been a mom or something. We don't want to keep it.
Yeah.
No, but it was a made up pond that the
Man-made
owners
pond, yeah.
made. Yeah, so
Wow.
they made it up. They populated and
Yep.
just fun fishing with it.
Mm.
And what's
Wow.
crazy is you could see the bottom. All of it's the bottom.
Yeah.
Was you could see it, and
Wow.
they cleaned it really good. They take care of it.
Hmm.
Um,
Unlike New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's a hunting place.
Yeah.
So you have the big house. It's more a cabin.
Mhm.
You have several stage, and then you have like a place that you have the pond and two hunting place. Like higher up.
Like towers, things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like mini towers
Thing.
for hunting.
do you remember? Well, James, did you go in the hunting
Yeah.
thing with me or no?
Yeah, it was all bugs, ladybugs everywhere. And it was weird.
Lily, there was like
Million.
thousands of ladybugs just sitting
Millions,
on the
millions,
ground dead.
thousands.
Oh my
And I'm
god.
like, I looked at it, I'm like, I'm not going to touch these because it's ladybugs and they're supposed to be give you good luck.
Hmm.
Or
I'm
it could
like,
be the other one.
no.
There's a bug that looks like a ladybug. It's actually pretty bad. Remember?
Yeah.
But these were all ladybugs.
The
That's why I
yellow
don't like the
beetles.
woods, dude. Everything in the woods trying to kill you.
Listen, as
What
long
was
as
it?
it's
Hold
done
on.
right, they're good.
What? Okay, what was the first thing when we get off the plane? What do we do and what do we hear? Do you remember when we got our?
Cicadas.
Yes, we heard them, dude.
Yep.
They
We
were
heard them.
freaking loud.
So loud.
Yeah,
Like we get them
cicadas.
here, but
Cicadas.
down there it was a whole nother level of loud with those
Yeah.
things.
What were they called again? Cicadas.
Yeah.
Cicadas.
Oh,
Yeah.
cicadas,
They're
yeah.
kind of
Cicadas.
bugs.
Cicadas.
Oh
They
my
were
god,
like
they're so
dive
loud.
bombing too. They were just like coming at
They're
you.
just annoying and screaming everywhere.
Yeah.
They were
Yes.
screaming, and next thing you know, they just died.
Yeah.
I
That's
was
like the
like,
only way
wow.
to put it. Yeah.
Rachel, I'm doing a live right now.
Yep.
So right there.
So
Rachel,
you went south doing some diving. Have you found anything? Not found. Have you seen any like dangerous animals that you wouldn't approach or something? And they were in the
Yeah,
water.
I've seen. I was in Alaska on a dredge in the Bering Sea out there in Alaska, and I saw this big eel. It was like a massive looking eel, and it had like I must have gotten up near its nest or something because it started attacking me. And I had the dredge, and I was like hitting it in the face with the dredge because it was like trying to bite my arm and everything, and
Oh, wow.
Dredge
I
like
didn't
looking
end up
for gold.
diving for like 2 more days. There was another guy that was on the same boat, and I just told him to dive because I was like, dude,
Is
that
the
was
is the dredge the thing that sucks? Is that for the gold? Is that what you were
yeah,
doing?
yeah, for the gold,
Oh,
yeah. And there's on the top, there's like a sluice box, and it runs
I want
through.
to try
And,
that one day so bad.
Hmm.
yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I went out there and we found 3 ounces of gold, which actually surprisingly it just was not a lot. But I mean, you would think that's a lot, but when you take the equipment costs and everything like that, it's just like it's kind of breaks even almost.
Mm.
I do want to tell you,
Yeah.
talk about dangerous animals. So my friend Rebecca, Joker knows Rebecca because we went magnet fishing. She calls him her man, but they're not married. They're just boyfriend girlfriend. He does fishing out of Maine, New Hampshire and stuff. And she sent me a video, and I gotta show you this. You haven't even seen this guy yet, so you'll probably be amazed. By the way.
Hello, Rachel.
That's
Hi,
right.
Rachel.
That's my youngest one.
Hi there.
I'm just gonna say this: they fish, they have nets, and it's an orca.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I want to put it up on my channel, but my friend said I can't because and
They're
everything, and I
endangered, right?
respect that. But I'm gonna show you guys.
So on mine, you're showing it.
Yeah, on live.
Oh,
Right there.
Were they fishing for the orca? You can't.
No,
really-
so
No.
what
No,
happened
he
was
got
they were
caught.
fishing with
Oh.
the nets,
Oh.
and the orca came
they
up to him.
went to the.
Oh.
They thought
Yeah,
it was
and-
just chickens.
he wanted to eat too.
Yeah.
So they
Wow.
fed him something. They
Mhm.
ate him. He ate it. But
Yeah.
Rebecca was telling me down in Portugal. This is so weird to me. Last probably like 5-6 years, the orcas in Portugal
Mhm.
are sinking ships. They have
Wow.
sunk 7 ships
Oh wow.
because the orcas are teaching their babies how to hit the boat at a certain angle and hit the
That's
ship, and
crazy.
they put. She said 700 ships have actually had damage because of these orcas,
Mm.
and she's like,
Wow.
hopefully it's not one of those. So,
Yeah. Right.
Think twice about taking that cruise this year.
Mm-hmm.
what, Rachel? Okay. Who
But
you going
yeah,
to get?
again, any other animals that you maybe not fought, but
Sharks?
got scared of in the water?
I don't think other than that really. I mean, we have here at home we have big old striper and catfish. There's been a few massive catfish that I've gotten. Yeah, that have definitely spooked me.
Mhm.
Heads the size of like two basketballs. Or I mean, it's just.
Wow.
I mean, I when you're down like 150 feet in the lake, there's always big stuff down there, and um, yeah, they usually just leave you alone if you leave them alone. It's kind of.
Yeah.
But
What state are you in?
I'm in Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in Smyrna, Georgia, so a little bit east of Atlanta.
Mhm.
So,
When are you going to go dive with the whale sharks in Atlanta?
man, right? Yeah, no, it
Oh
seems
my
like.
god, dude, that would be like a dream.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that
They're
would be.
magnificent. They're beauties.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I told
Yeah.
my wife, I said, we're going to Georgia just to go see those whale sharks.
Mm. I would love
Yeah.
to.
You could just sit there like all day and like I see people with blankets and stuff and they just sit there and like stay there. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
by the way, this little one right here wants to say hi, Tatiana.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
My oldest daughter. She has the Joker shirt on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Show it, Tatiana.
God, jeez, you're going to turn.
Show
Come
the
on,
back.
Tatiana.
Show the back.
Hold on. Let me see.
There you go.
Move over.
Oh my god. See you little freaking
No, show the back shirt. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Treasure Hunter, Joker's
Oh, heck
magnet.
yeah. That's awesome.
I think I got this one. You
So,
were.
so that's one of my not fantasy, but one of my creation. I did it for James Barbara. You have one, Barbara, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I
Awesome.
forgot to. I got so many ones made. They're all personalized.
Yep.
Nice, man. Heck yeah, that's so cool. Those are
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I got one downstairs.
Heck yeah, man. So you got your little name, y'all's little name tags for the show and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually what's crazy is obviously James is known in New York. Joker's known in Canada. But I'm actually known in Maine, so it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Correction. James and Barbie are known around the planet.
My
Challenge
my
you to
daughter
Google it.
just
You're
brought
the
this
most
up to
famous
me.
magnificent couple in the
No,
world.
back off.
That's the bearded dragon.
That's my bearded dragon Rocky.
Hi, Beardy.
Oh,
Oh, that's my boy.
Hello, Lucky.
somebody just went no camera.
How are you?
Yeah, he just went off.
Rachel says this is her boyfriend.
Aw.
Come here.
You are so pretty.
Are you
He's just
still
looking
there?
around.
What happened to his?
Hi.
Hey, are you guys
I don't
there?
know.
Yeah,
we
we're here.
we
I
don't
can hear
see you, but we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jabiri.
Let's see. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put this up here because then he can come on.
I got
Maybe
number one in the world.
There we go.
There you go.
I don't know what's happening with the stream, but we just lost our
There he
guest.
lost him. He's back.
Usually we lost. Here we go. He's back.
There we go. Am I back?
Even Rocky's saying that he wanted to come and say hi.
I had to refresh it.
Rocky even wanted to see you.
Come here.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sometimes it
gosh.
does. It does do some weird stuff.
Yeah. He's only like 7, 8 months old.
Where's
Oh
your
my
leopard
goodness.
He's so pretty.
Oh God.
one? Where's
It's pretty-
Toothless?
Toothless, I have to go get him because
Toothless is fast.
So,
He's really
so as
fast.
you can see, this one's got all the things that he wants to show every time, every live he does.
no,
He loves to show everything.
Dad, can I talk to them?
Which one?
Yay.
Oh my dog.
Oh, look, baby.
Oh, little doggy!
Chi-Chi.
Aw. Hi,
Handheld.
Name?
baby. You look so cute. I love the tricolor.
What's the name?
Beautiful.
It's a little
Oh.
cherry head or apple,
Apple
head,
head,
right?
apple
Cherry-
head.
Apple head, Chi-Chi.
Oh, he's so cute.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah. What's their
Sweet, sweet.
name?
Her name is Booby, and it was like a joke. It's actually my fiance's dog. She's had her since she was 11. She's old. She's 14. She's 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, but she's a little cutie.
Hi,
Yeah.
Booby.
Beautiful.
Hi, Booby.
Sweet little bit.
I've got an old cat. She's 19 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she got a brother that's 18 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
The cats live for a long time.
Yeah, but it's not the record. The record is 31 years.
30,
Is it?
Wow,
31,
really?
21.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Guinness World Record is 31 years, and it's still alive.
Oh,
Wow.
Hold on.
So
Talk about
she's
that.
young.
Time lapse.
So I've got a young one of 19 years old.
yeah, right.
Hold on.
Whatever they're doing, it's the fountain of youth for cats.
Yeah.
Right.
Hi.
Here we go. We've got Toothless.
I'll be right back.
What was that?
there he is.
Hi, my boy. My baby.
Hi. Oh, you are staring intently.
Yeah.
I think he would win a stand contest.
Wait. Are you? Hey, Dad. Come here. Give me.
Mustard seed.
Mustard seeds.
Dad. Can you turn to me? Hi. Hi.
What's crazy is I love their eyes. You know.
Yeah.
Can I give him?
Mocha's right here too.
Hey,
Oh,
stop.
We got the dogs now.
yeah.
We got the dogs. We got the
We got the tuk tuk, or we got
no. You back up. Tuka just went up. He just sniffed the lizard's ass.
Can I kiss you?
Does
Can I
it
kiss
taste
him?
licky? Does it taste like a lizard?
We.
It tastes like mustard seeds.
You licked it?
No.
Yeah.
There's
Why
a
not?
clip. There's you gotta
Really?
keep that.
Ah, record it, clip it. Somebody.
It's live. It's live.
I'm gonna make a short just for you, James.
Okay,
Yeah.
next time try the frogs that makes you high.
Oh my god.
Dad, can I hold him?
Or you could lick the ones that have the babies on his
Can I
back.
hold
Lick
him?
the babies.
Oh my god. No. No.
You mean the
Oh,
Onsen
no.
spider?
Baby backs.
You
You
mean
back
the
up.
Onsen spider?
Back up.
that doing?
No. Hey.
He's
Here you
back.
go.
Sorry
He's
about
back.
it, guys.
Can I hold him,
No, that's
Dad?
okay.
Those gross me out.
Go, James. I'm gonna make a short just for you to say. I'm gonna go and lick it and say, "Oh, it tastes like mustard seeds."
Weirdos.
Because James, when I first got him, I got him in October, November.
Mm.
So what happened was the lady had 4 leopard geckos and a snake. There he goes. And she had a nervous breakdown. She got her family did not know what to do with these guys.
Mm.
And I work with animals and stuff too. So
Your
Mr.
daughters
Drew's
are
like,
not
hey,
animals.
Mr. Drew's like, hey, can you go get these? I said, sure. So I saw this guy. I said, he's big.
Mo,
Will
back
you
off.
That's
go?
right.
Back off.
Colt, you just called your daughters animals. That's not good.
It's my baby. It's my baby.
But I asked Jesse. I said, if there's one there that I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna keep it. I don't care what you say.
Choose
That one.
us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Can I hold my baby?
I said, I want this one.
That's all.
No, stop.
It is
And
mine.
and everything like that. And I just I fell in love with him. But he's about 10 inches long. His tail. I mean, if you could see, this is my hand. This is my pinky, and that's him.
His tail is right.
Wow.
Like he's. Hold on, hold on, this right here. This is my finger, and that's him.
Mm.
Okay.
I mean, it takes like 2 of my fingers just for his body.
Can I hold two?
Yeah. What did
Can I hold
did the other 3 look similar to
The
him?
smaller, and the other one was blind. One of them was blind. The snake was blind.
Mm.
The other 2 were like they were together for a little bit.
Hmm.
So, will you stop licking me, Tuka? But it's just like my wife has Tuka, my father-in-law has Mocha, I have a cat. This is Tatiana's, and Rachel has
Rocky.
Rocky. So
Hmm.
we all have pets at the house.
How's my
That's
boy
awesome.
doing?
That's
But
sweet.
Can I hold him?
but this is really cool because this is the calmest I've seen him.
Can I hold you?
I think it's because you're on the live, you know.
Yeah.
Can I hold him?
That's
Can I hold him?
awesome.
He's like, I want to
He's
see
a
the star
natural.
too.
He's a
Yeah.
natural.
Hmm.
Dad.
I'll be like,
He
he wanted to
needs to
see you
have his
too.
own
Yeah.
mic and stand and everything.
Yeah.
I told him I'm gonna be like, you know what? You're gonna start selling Geico commercials, man.
Yeah. Right.
Right? Yeah.
I
Think
tell
he
people
Like,
all
calls
the
me all
time,
the
I'm like,
time, man.
it's like watching like straight up and like what the hell.
Oh,
Wow.
that way.
I do.
Here you go. Let's
I tell
watch.
people all the time. They say, "Oh, what kind of pets do you have?" I say, "I have a cat. I have 2 dogs. I have a leopard, and I have a dragon.
Leopard
Yeah.
gecko.
A leopard gecko and a dragon."
Can I hold him?
A little leash for it and walk it around.
Hmm.
Oh, oh no,
Yes.
no. I see people do that with their bearded dragons when they get older.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
What was it? I just saw a video that made me kind of disturbed because this guy had a bearded dragon that was full grown, and he had a gecko, like a little gecko, and he threw it in with the bearded dragon, and the bearded dragon actually ate the gecko.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Wow.
Dragons.
Yeah, and it was the ones that you
That's
see in
crazy.
Florida that are like this big,
Oh.
ones too, and like I feel bad because he can only eat bugs.
Hmm.
He can't have. Oops, sorry, buddy. He can't have roots or vegetables or anything. He can only have like insects.
Ah.
But the bearded dragon, he can have fruits, vegetables, and insects.
Mm.
So,
Just get a Komodo.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god,
So
Komodo?
I'm just gonna bring this up right now. So
I'm gonna go
that's-
put him back down.
Okay,
so
bad.
this is Depths of History
Want me down
latest videos
Mhm.
about Epstein Island, and we've got also Burning Grove. Tell me about those days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It was crazy, man. There's only so much I could say about that stuff, but I will say, there's evil in the world, there's bad people in the world, and I think the video, you got to watch the video. I mean, there's so much to explain. It was a surreal experience, and nothing somebody should replicate for sure. But
Very
it
true.
was a crazy experience.
Mic on?
for sure.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
muted.
Sorry,
Max,
he's
Sorry,
got
I'm
the
burping
bad
over here.
habit
Add
of doing
another one to
this.
the list.
But yeah, by going on those 2 places, how difficult was the security to go around?
Oh my goodness, it was. What was crazy was we had night vision goggles. At least for Bohemian Grove, we had night vision goggles, and we were trying to walk basically off the trails through the woods and everything. um, it's crazy because when we got through like the woods and the logging roads and everything in the Bohemian Grove, there was a trail that I knew would lead right to, the owl that everybody talks about, politicians,
Mm-hmm.
world leaders and everybody, they go over there and they have these, rituals and everything like that. And so I went over there and I got to the owl and we were walking around and we actually were able to see some of the cabins and there were like members lists and crazy like depictions of the rituals and things like that. A lot of the stuff that I couldn't like really show on camera that I've kind of tucked away in my safe and stuff because I just don't like. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I've been to so many places now. It's at the point where I know like I'm probably on a watch list somewhere. But I mean, at this point, it's like it can only go more, and I'm willing to share everything, with YouTube and everything like that. And I feel like a lot of that stuff needs to be exposed. And when people say, that there's stuff happening, at this place, but we really don't know much about it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go there and find out for myself. I'm like kind of one of those people. So,
Yeah.
um,
Good on you.
regardless, I mean, people shouldn't. I mean, I'm not encouraging anybody to do the same thing, obviously, but it was pretty stupid. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was something that I really had a passion in. you know, I have a passion into going into, really weird theories and rabbit holes and things like that. I mean, it's kind of like something I do on the side. So it kind of paired perfectly with me wanting to explore, these different sites and everything like that. So, um, but yeah, I will say it was a surreal experience, especially the island. We actually got stranded out there overnight because there was a hurricane.
Oh, wow.
Hurricane hitting in the same area, and we didn't even plan to stay there that whole night, but we kind of got trapped on the island until that morning, and then that's when security rushed in, and we had to run to our kayaks and get get out there. But um, it was a crazy experience, and like I think this is the first podcast where I'm even talking about it. So
Oh,
Thank you.
nice.
yeah,
you.
of course. So it's surreal, and it's one of those things where I don't understand why it's still so heavily guarded, that island, especially since the FBI and everybody already went in there and got
Yeah.
all that, and they said
Yeah.
everything's gone. um I guess it's because it's a high profile area and you've got people like me and a bunch of other YouTubers trying to sneak on and make a video, whatever.
Yeah.
But mine was more so like I was going there to kind of to send a message too, because the new guy who owns it, I'm not going to mention names. I don't want to get myself into any like
It's
legal
okay.
stuff.
Don't mention
Uh,
anyone.
yeah. No, but they're planning to build like a resort on the island, which I personally don't agree with. And I've made it very, very fairly.
They just want money.
I've said my piece in the video, but
Who
I
would
mean,
go?
I feel like that should be more so a memorial to the victims rather than a place where you can have a margarita on
Yeah.
Jeffrey Island. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
that doesn't sound like a vacation that
as weird
a
as it
normal
gets,
person would have. Yeah.
but as weird as it gets, people still go to Germany, see those
I want to ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those
Auschwitz
Well,
camp.
yeah. No, I know what to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
they
I
didn't.
mean,
They didn't make that into a resort.
yeah, exactly,
but they
exactly.
don't
Yeah.
make it as a resort,
It's a very
but
somber thing there.
it's
But a memorial.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or just
But
blow
people
up
are
the
going
damn
there just to
island.
see them, and I think that island's gonna be the same thing, but you can
Yeah,
stay for a night or two or a week or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the
yeah.
same time,
You okay?
if you destroy everything that was
It
built on
doesn't
it, and
erase the history. It doesn't erase what happened there.
Right.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't do that. But at the same time, what we did in America, what we did in Europe, what we did in Africa, what we did in Asia, what we did everywhere in the world,
Vito.
we did grossest thing and what happened on that island, and we still live on those places. I know I'm not like judging good what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm against it,
Hmm.
but I do understand their minding about it. That it's in the past. People gonna be attracted to go there, and they will make some money.
But
It sucks.
if anything, like I understand the whole
Deleting this
I understand the whole mindset behind it, like maybe inputting more positive vibes into something that was so negative, but it's so recent, you
And
know?
it's so tainted already. Like there's
Yeah.
been so much negative. You can't
Mhm.
make it new with a with a fresh coat of paint. It's
Right.
kind of what I
Yeah.
said in the video.
Right.
I mean,
And
it's like
I don't think anything's gonna be on this island long enough
Yeah.
to do anything, because it's gonna be cool for the first week, and it's gonna be down afterward because people gonna be mad as hell about what's going on, just to get people on that island.
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And when there's there's probably going to be 20 more people that were like me that are going to go to the island. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's a thing that's going on right now, and I highly discourage anybody to go there after we went there because they only put more security on that island after we went there. So I mean
So
that's just a fair warning.
Which
But
island?
Epstein,
the one that got a lot of files.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you mean Hillary Clinton's one?
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Trump's island, if you wanted to.
Is it on?
Every celebrity went over there. It's just like when people go for like
Stephen
presidency
Hawking
or
was out there
something,
too.
they're gonna
I
bring
That's
saw
that
what I was
about
name
gonna
up.
say.
Yeah.
A
It's
lot
so
of people
funny.
were on that island, and
Yeah.
Excuse me.
funny thing, we got a comedian from Montreal that was named in those files, not by name, but as a local kid, and his
Mm.
name is Mike
Wow.
Ward.
Ah.
The only comedian that went to the Supreme Court to go against the joke that he made against. He says he's handicapped. I will put in between the lines,
Mm.
but yeah, he didn't like the little kid didn't like the joke. His mother went too far by bringing that comedian um, to court, and they lost on Supreme Court
Huh. Wow.
by one vote.
Whoa.
Wow.
Really?
So it's a joke
Hmm.
that got bad.
Yeah, I wonder where I should go next. That's what I've always been wondering, but
Mm.
I don't know.
Don't do a Logan Paul, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not the plan. That's not the plan. Yeah.
What's he looking for?
If anything, I as much as those places are tainted, I do show my respect towards those places. And
Does
if
anyone
anything,
know
I
the
go in there
Lime Island?
What'd you say?
Does anyone know what the Lime Island is?
Mm-mm.
No, I have no idea what that is.
Julian, can you just like give us more info, please?
I liked it.
Yeah.
The Lime
But yeah.
Islands. It sounds
But
kinda
yeah,
great.
Where was that?
what places you would like to go? Maybe
in.
infiltrate.
North and South, brother.
Let's say like that.
That's right here.
Yeah.
I would like to go to Doll Island.
Yes, me too.
The Scary
I think
Doll
Doll
Island
Island would be
Yes.
in
sick.
Mexico.
Where is
Yes.
that?
Yeah, I think it's in
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, the
Really?
Ghost Hunter's been out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like Ghost
it's
Hunter's been out there and everything.
yeah.
Well,
The story
a
of
buddy of mine who was in
it's
the
haunted.
island video, he's going to the ranch pretty soon.
Oh,
the
Oh, is
yeah.
he going to the ranch? Oh, that's
Skywalker
sick,
Ranch?
dude.
Nice.
Skinwalker?
Yeah, he's going to the ranch, and it's probably going to be all over the news when you guys
Mm.
see it. Because
Really? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
what they're doing is probably like, I mean, it's so funny to the point where like it's probably just gonna like be one of the most hyped stories of the week, probably.
I
Honestly,
think,
like what
Joker, I
they're doing.
think
They've got-
your friend Julian thinks
I
it's
can't
Plum
ruin it. I can't
Island.
say anything about it, but you're gonna see it all over. You'll
Okay.
be able to
Okay.
know what happens.
Okay, Don't tell us. We'll see on
Yeah.
on your channel.
Yeah.
I like the.
Yeah, I
I
won't
like
be
to
there.
go
I
to
won't be
the.
there, but you'll see it on theirs. I won't be there, but yeah, you'll see it on
I like
theirs.
to go. What's it? The other one that they're finding the Mayans called the Fog Ranch.
Oak Island? No.
No, there's Fog
Oak
Ranch too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fog
something frog, something I can't remember the name. Something Frog Ranch.
Island. Fog Island.
No, it's not an island. It's actually like it's
No.
almost like
Um.
it's
Like
like
what?
that ranch that you were just talking about, but
Yeah.
they
Oh yeah.
they,
There's
they
a
just found
yeah. There's a
like
series on Discovery about it, right?
they just found like a Mayans coin.
Mm.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, they
Wow.
That's like gold coin or like a gold one.
Because everybody knows that the Mayans are and Aztecs. I don't remember what
Yeah.
they do with the gold. The El Dorado. They took everything and they went up in the
Mm.
Americas with that, and they
Mm.
hide it, and nobody found it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they hid some of these fake gold bars too, and I found one today.
Remember the ones we found?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an offering, you said, right?
Okay, so
Mhm.
what Julian says is that the Lyme Island is for the Lyme disease. That's where Lyme disease come from. It's maybe in
Really?
Long Island or near
I'm
New
thinking it's where
Jersey.
Well,
the
I definitely don't want to go there.
No,
I would like to go to Chernobyl.
It's not called
Yeah.
Lime, guys.
Don't
It's
go
called
to
Plum.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, a buddy of mine actually did go there.
Oh wow.
He had to wear a
Chernobyl would
hazmat
be
suit.
sick.
No,
He
but
wore a
right now it's
hazmat
not
suit
safe.
and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
his channel is you can look it up. It's called Two Swag Productions. It's the number 2.
I heard of it.
And he makes some of my favorite videos to watch on exploring. Man,
Mm.
he's been to this. He just actually went to this one park in Japan that was abandoned since like the 1980s, and they have all these like Mayan super cool videos.
Wow.
He doesn't look to show. He doesn't like to show his face. That's okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, no, he doesn't show his face. Yeah, well, a lot of, I mean, and it makes sense, but it's kind of like being that character of the unknown or whatever. I just don't give a
Mhm.
shit, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's, I mean, like, if I'm like, here I am, I'm on the island. Like, I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm to the point where if something were to happen, I'm just gonna post about it on YouTube and it'd be another good video. So.
Mm-hmm.
But right now
It's
they
like
on
let me be
Chernobyl.
the example. I'll be the example. Here I am.
Yeah.
But
Got
yeah,
that one.
Colt. If you don't go right
I
now
called
in
my
Chernobyl.
mom. I called my mom from the island, and I
did?
FaceTimed her, and I said, "You're not going to believe where I'm at right now." And she's like, "What?" And then I
I'll be in
flipped
the
the camera and
files.
I shined the flashlight on the temple there, and my mom's like, "You are in so much trouble, Brett." Like, she's getting all mad at me and everything. She's like, "Boy, when you get back, blah 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 blah." And then I got home, and of course she was like, "I just didn't have any energy for it anymore. I don't even care." She's like,
Aw.
she's like, "Whatever happens, that's up to you. You're an adult now." And I'm like, I thought you were gonna like be excited, like, "Oh my gosh, Brent, you're there." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for some people it's something else. They don't want
yeah,
to
it just
get
gave my mom
Worry.
anxiety, and I should. She probably was the last person I should have called, but I was like, "I'm on Epstein Island, Mom." It was kind of for the meme of the video. Like, I wanted to call my mom and be like, "Mom, look where I'm at," like,
Yeah.
I'm now in the files.
Yeah.
I made it, Mom. I'm in the files.
No. I can
I'm with
say I've been to the
everybody else in
island.
the
I can
world.
say I've been to the
Island.
island now. I've been to the island. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
But is it big as an island? Is it big?
Not really. You could walk from one side to another in like 10 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, so it's pretty small. Okay.
Yeah, it's decently
That's what
small.
she said.
But
Yeah. Come on.
Go get the hat. Go get the
Oh
famous
my
hat.
goodness.
No.
No. Oh man.
Starting to bring the
So-
Diddy jokes while we're talking about Epstein Island.
Yeah. With
Okay,
the baby
so-
oil.
There was a crazy thing. It was on you know how on Facebook they always give you these like, would you like? They give you a little answer thing that you answer.
Mhm.
and it said, "What's more scary?" I think it was like a zombie apocalypse. It was like all these choices, and the last one was uh, Diddy running out of baby oil, and it was like 90% Diddy running out of baby oil. People said they were more scared of anything else.
Oh
Wow.
man,
Yeah.
I found this. I found this on the ground in the woods.
Uh-oh.
A bottle of baby oil.
I think so.
And it says Diddy on it.
Yeah.
This was while I was running out of there away from the people.
Oh,
Oh,
Bohemian Club.
Bohemian.
Bohemian Club.
Oh, cool,
Wait,
cool.
Yeah, that was
keep
from
it
the
like this.
Grove.
Put it back.
That was
There
from
you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
What is
Oh, I
that?
got something to show you guys. I gotta go to the
That's
garden.
cool.
I don't know what this is, but I
And-
gotta have you show it.
You want to show you again something? Okay. uh, on
Little
the-
St. James. That was the name. That's the name of the island. That's another name for
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
Oh. What are you doing?
So you told that you wanted to go somewhere else. Are you right now thinking of going on another adventure like infiltration right now, or it's just in talk with your people, like in secrets?
It's there's a lot of other people doing stuff behind the scenes that's not me, but um as for me, I think I'm pretty much done with it, at least for a while. For a while, I think.
Yeah.
I'll do stuff locally and stuff like that, but I mean, I've lightning can only strike so many times in the same
Mm.
spot, and I feel like my luck has been impeccable going to those two places and not getting caught. So
Yeah.
I'd rather take my chances and just live with those two stories.
Yep.
And be able to tell the tale to my kids. Like if I have kid, like I gotta start thinking about that. You know, if I'm having a kids and family and everything like that, like that's why I want to get it over and do it all right now, you know.
Yeah,
Get it
yeah.
all over with while I'm younger and don't have as many consequences as if
Yeah.
I had a family and everything. Because I would
And then
never
you
be
have all
doing
the cool
something like
stories
this
to tell your
without it.
kids.
Yeah, exactly. A story to tell. Yeah, to tell my kids.
It's all on YouTube. Go see it, Papi. Dad won't say it. Go see it.
Guys, it's crazy to think he can do that, but we just go magnet fishing off a bridge, and me and you get threatened to be Class C felonies imprisoned.
Oh
we
my
got-
god.
We got threatened on one of our bigger fishing trips where we found a bomb.
Oh, I
in the
would have
water.
loved. I would have loved if I was there. I would have given.
You gotta put up that video. And he literally
Yeah.
said, "If I see you again magnet fishing here, Class C felony, and you will be in jail."
Oh,
My
you got to
son,
tell me
my
the
wife, and
bridge,
me.
and I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
Dude,
That
this
It's in
what
Jersey.
is it, August, right? Jeff is coming down with his boat, I think.
Let's
Yeah.
get Jeff.
I'm gonna do it.
Well,
Dude, we
Please,
need to
come
get
down.
we need to get like
Hit me up
10
on this
magnet
thing.
fishers over there at the same time, just all magnet fishing.
That's what I'm worried about. Like, you guys, we all want to do this to get those bombs out because I know there's more. I know exact location,
yeah.
but it's like I think we're gonna get arrested that day. I'm pretty sure we're gonna.
I really don't care, to be honest, man. I mean,
I
like,
ain't got no money for a lawyer. You got a successful channel. I got no damn money.
I'm Canadian. They will say, "Oh, he's got
Well,
a."
let me get your lawyer too, please.
Yeah, yeah. I've
Well,
got a lawyer. I got a lawyer for it for sure. I already had one before I posted that first. I mean, all my recent videos of all that stuff. I had to get a lawyer for all that stuff.
Does YouTube eventually ever help you out, or that's all like super high end channels?
It's like I think that's well, I mean, like if I ever have a problem with YouTube, I have a YouTube manager. So like anytime your channel hits over 100,000 subscribers, they assign you a manager from YouTube.
Yeah, we're almost
And
there.
they help you like with your analytics or like give you tips on how to grow and things like that.
Okay.
But I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't used my manager in like, probably 2 years. So I mean, it's one of those things where, they're like, "Oh, we'll help you out." And then you hear from them for a few weeks and then it's just a fair weather friend, so.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just
I gotta
answering
show you
Kate's
this.
story.
So the river that we have in Lewis and Auburn was really low, and I don't know what this is, but hopefully you guys can help me. It says U.S. Coast Guard.
That's a cover cap for a life ring on our ship. It goes in the center of it. The life ring, when you throw the ring of someone, if it's an MOB, I work on the boats all the time. That goes in the center on a life ring.
Yeah, because he did work in boats.
Yeah, it's a life ring. It's actually military from a military boat. It's not a regular passenger.
It says U.S. Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
But-
you can send that in the mail to me. That's awesome. Thank you.
He always wants everything.
Hold on.
Of
Hold on.
course.
This is what I'm
What are
sending
you
to you in the
talking
mail, right?
Please, yes. Dude, I got a bullet with your name on it. Literally with your name on it.
I still haven't got 10 years later.
He's making sure it's perfect.
My wife and I, we make jewelry from like a lot of the finds that we get. So we like.
Yeah.
make
Oh, that's
creations
awesome.
and stuff. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
we got
Well,
a
let
lot
me
of
ask
stuff
you
over here.
something.
Have you thought about selling all that on Whatnot or doing anything like that?
I probably seen you in the chat and said like honestly, you inspired me watching you do the stuff, but I don't see a lot of your finds, and I know it's probably like really difficult for someone to buy your cannonball because I know you got to like charge a lot of money for it, but it's like we have so much stuff to sell. But
Oh
it's like,
yeah,
I don't know how to
man!
get started.
You should definitely do it, man. It's a good way to clear inventory. I probably sold about 3,000 or 4,000 Civil War bullets and all
That's
that
so
stuff.
cool.
Wow.
It's just it gets to a point where if you have a few thousand bullets, how many more do you need to keep?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it's been awesome though. It's been a good experience. I think anybody should try it. It's a good site for sure.
So you said this came from a boat, right?
Yeah, it's the cover cap for the life ring in the middle.
So the river has no boat dock. And how did this get into the boat? The river?
No idea.
So
Must
probably
have floated
they were trying
downstream
to
and like
save
fell
some-
off and floated.
I mean, it's very like when I first saw it, I thought it was one of those frisbee things. Like,
Frisbee, yeah.
Yeah. But
that
I think
river
it's really
flows
cool
pretty
Our
fast.
because
frisbee team.
if something like this could talk, they could tell me the story about
where it
the
was.
history. Yeah.
That's the coolest part, I think.
They're like these bottles and that and the Coke bottle and I have a katana that I found.
That's awesome.
In New Hampshire. You want to go get your katana?
No.
I'm pretty sure
Never mind, she don't even care anymore.
Too.
I listen to music.
She's listening to music.
I'm pretty sure he found a lot of swords or in the water.
I imagine you did.
Colt, can you show that on the screen again? Because I might be wrong. Let me see one more time. Can you back it up a little bit? We're gonna try to Google it. Dude, what is that?
It's for
you didn't try Googling it yet?
It's for
I tried to Google it. It doesn't even say nothing. Ooh.
It's the official logo. I know that.
Maybe it's like from
So this
maybe a
portion
barrel or something.
is from Google.
Yeah.
Okay, go get your
Oh,
sword.
wait,
Like that.
No, I am not getting my katana.
I'll go get it. You'll probably have.
Thank you.
No.
God,
Go
Steve.
get
Anyway,
it.
when it quiets down, I'm gonna ask you like how you even got started and how'd you start or whatnot? Did you ever start eBay or you just start like instead?
Yeah, I've always been a coin collector. I never really got on the selling side until October last year. When I was collecting coins, I started when I was a kid, when I was like 12. So I've got a massive collection that I've obtained over the years. And when I got started with Whatnot through Nugget Noggin. He's on there as well. So he was telling me, he was like, it's a good way to, if you need to clear out some of your finds, just go on there and sell them. And so I did that for a little bit. And then I started doing games for, gold coins and, different things like that. Fun stuff for people to be a part of. And it's grown and grown and grown. And it's been a good little platform to sell on, but it always has good and bad days, with all of it. So there's that, sure.
Yeah.
But
There you go.
More
Look
show
at
and
that.
tell.
Wow.
And what's crazy is that's when it's like this.
That was
Wow.
probably used to hurt someone, honestly.
It's a murder weapon.
It's
That's
a
right.
mega weapon.
And what sucked is I did not film when I got that. So I was so mad because that would have been a good video.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But then Ryan, which Bobby and James had met,
Mhm.
and Joker, he's 6'9".
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, he loves magnet fishing, bottle hunting, all that stuff. He's going to New York with me, and 5 minutes later, he found the one just like this.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, and it's
That's
crazy.
That is. It's wild.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did find a lot of weapons. What's the oldest or the weirdest weapon you ever found?
I'd say the oldest one was a Civil War musket. I found it off a shipwreck in Charleston. That was really crazy. It was a Springfield rifle. Almost the wood was gone, but that was probably the oldest. And then I found a P-38
This one.
Luger.
That's so cool. That's the
World
barrel.
War
We
II.
found the barrel for one.
Mm.
Yeah,
Every time,
World War II, that was a
somebody
cool
says
gun.
P-38, I think of the alien from Looney Tunes.
Oh.
The P-38 space modulator.
Marvin the Martian.
Yes.
Yeah,
I haven't
Yeah,
heard or thought
yeah.
about that in years, babe.
It's immediate.
That's
It's
what
a
it was called?
P-38.
Space modulator?
Space modulator.
That's so
have you
fun.
found any old swords or something like that too?
Yeah, I found a lot of like bayonets, like from rifles and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say any swords. I found like a sword handle. Not a lot of swords, mainly just like cannonballs, bullets, buckles, buttons, things like that.
Maybe
Um,
because they got rotten like too easily, or
Yeah, I think so. I think honestly, I think a lot of it's covered by silt and mud and stuff like that. Probably won't ever be found. But maybe one day.
yeah. I wish I could find one here in Montreal. There's not a lot of places that we can go magnet fishing. The old places, the Lachine Canal has been blocked for all magnet fishers since 2022 because of me.
Really?
Because I did,
Oh.
I did some interviews with local newspaper and TV and radio, and because we were supposed to do the magnet fishing global day, the global
Yeah.
magnet fishing day, and we started to do those interviews, but they all wanted to go at that location that's an historical path that been used for 18 something to 1960 before they did the biggest one that's in use right now in the Saint Laurent River.
Wow.
But that place I did found World War II shell, World War II, 1943 rifle from what's country? I think a Swedish
Wow.
gun. Did found old locks for wagons. I
Wow.
did found a mini cannonball like this big, like just a smaller one. There's a special name.
You still have that?
Great
got-
shot. Or
yeah, I
Canister
think it was from a grape shot.
Yeah.
But there's a special name because of the
canister
weight.
shot, canister ball, or
No, it's got like a eagle something, or there's a bird name with it.
What you watching, Dad?
Someone from the UK told me that the name, but I just don't remember because
Yeah.
of how it weight and the sizes of it. It's not from a grape; it's from a smaller cannon.
wow.
So I did found those things before I got banned. But yeah, that place would be amazing to find all the stuff that people wish to find, like maybe a sword or an older gun or something.
Should go out there at night. And then
Oh, you
I
mentioned
would,
it before, right?
I would love to, but it's a crazy neighborhood. It's yeah,
Really?
you don't go there at night. Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, not just pew pew. There's a lot of
Yeah.
battles and things like that between people.
Good job.
just bring
But-
him down there. He'll be fine.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you had to go anywhere in the world to do what you're doing, like just diving and finding treasures, where would be your top of the list?
England for sure. England.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Oh wow.
I've been there before, but I didn't go when I knew how to dive. I think diving would be absolutely crazy there.
Mhm.
I know a site where I could find, I could probably dive and go over there and find Roman coins if I wanted to, but it's just about finding all that gear and I mean, it's a lot of work, but I went over there with my family and I took some time and got a few permissions to metal detect some fields and found Roman coins and
Mm.
all sorts of hammered silver and different things like that. It was a great trip. But just thinking about doing that underwater and finding crazy stuff like that would be a dream for sure.
When you're
So
out there and you find that stuff, that none of that's actually yours, right? In England, I heard England is a little bit.
yeah, you gotta submit your
Trickier.
finds to the museum,
Or you
and
just
then
don't say
they
nothing, or
takes
I
a
mean, no, we
year.
don't say
Takes about a year, and then you get them back. So they
Oh,
do actually ship them out to you,
Oh wow.
but they also give you an option to sell it to the museum. Like if they really want something, they'll give you an option to sell it. But obviously, there's some things that they do need, and they're like, okay, we'll pay you for them, but we have to claim them. So,
yeah.
Mhm.
um, but it I know a lot of people that have just flown back with all their fines, and everything like that. I mean, not to
Yeah.
say that's right or wrong, but
Yeah.
you always pose a risk, doing stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
True.
you have to go to customs with that,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah,
and if you get caught, it could be costly.
oh
Same thing
yeah,
here.
for
Like
sure.
metal detecting is illegal without a permit over here, and you
Mhm.
get your permit in the mail, and then you have a piece of paper where you're supposed to list all your valuable silver or gold that you find. I've never seen
Oh yeah, right.
anyone ever like.
Yeah, right. They're trying
Here's
to
all my
track
Morgan
you down.
dollars that I found. I found 100 of them. I know they're valuable. You might need them, New York City.
Yeah. Here's all my priceless gold items. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anyone's gonna say that. I feel like silver and gold are the only thing that like individual people have control of because the government doesn't know about all the silver that's everywhere.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you can dump your money into silver and the only person that's gonna have it and hold on to it physically is you. So
Yep.
I always tell people to invest in silver. It's a
Mm.
great way to invest
Oh yeah.
for
That's what
sure.
you talk about too.
Yeah. No, yours would be gold. I was nice. Do you have gold coins? Like, do you actually have any ounces or anything? You don't
Yeah,
have to say. I was just
yeah,
wondering.
yeah,
I
yeah,
find
yeah.
that
I
very
do.
difficult to get.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got a $50 eagle,
That's
gold
so
eagle.
cool.
Ooh,
That's so
I
cool.
love that coin, and I've got oh goodness, I've
Show and
I've
tell.
got hundreds of slabs and everything. Like this is my slab box. I mean, I've got lots of slabs. Let's see what's in here. Liver
Giveaway.
pads and
giveaway.
Oh wow.
Giveaways.
yeah, giveaway.
Buck and go.
Um, liver tabs. I collect a lot of liver. Yeah, right. Buck and go. Yeah, gold T Rex there.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
cute.
A lot of my like really good coins are in the safety deposit box at the bank,
Makes
but
sense.
a lot of those pandas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't look at the pandas, babe.
too late.
Here, let me show it again.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
I
really
love that.
cool.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, next. I love the pandas. I got two more right here. Um,
Did you steal them? I'm just
there.
joking.
Oh
Oh
God.
my god.
Did
These
you
are ones I
steal the
just
He
pandas
collect.
from
finds
the
them.
zoo?
He's a treasure hunter. He finds
I
them.
love
Those
it.
are all
Impersonation
Chinese ones,
too.
no?
Wow.
I got coins from
Yeah.
McDonald's from Florida.
Yeah. Do you have any of those what are those ones that you always talk about? Reals?
Reals. I wish I
Yeah.
had a
Yeah,
real.
yeah. I
Someday.
have an 8 real right here. Um,
Oh
Oh,
God.
he's got
Yeah.
one.
Hmm.
yeah, here
Jamie's
it is.
jealous.
Wow, that's a beautiful. I
Whoa.
mean, like
Wow.
Cobb style. I always wanted a Cobb one.
That's cool.
Oh,
Beautiful.
really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh,
that's
That
when
that
they.
is
That's not
great.
hammered, but I'm talking about like the hammered time when they had the cross on
Wow.
the back. It's insane.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's so cool.
I've won, but it's
Dad,
in a
that's some
pendant.
water.
It's in a pendant, and I'm not sure where
Nice.
it
Oh,
is.
we
But I
have
found
somebody
that in
like that
Charleston. I
too.
found
Yeah,
one of that in Charleston. That was really cool.
Mm.
that's so
Um,
crazy.
but yeah, man, I've really been a collector of coins and all that stuff for a while, and
Mm.
my dad has too. My dad got me really into collecting, and um,
Mm.
I Yeah, I tell everybody, I'm like, you need to buy silver, you need to buy silver, and I was that guy that was telling everybody before it happened. I was like, silver 200 by next year, silver
Yeah.
200,
You
and
got
it
Oh,
it.
you
went
think
over
so?
100. And all
You
my
think it or
friends
no?
are like, man, yeah, I should have taken your word for it and bought silver.
You
And
think it's gonna go back up or no? Because I'm collecting
yeah,
constitutional now. Like
it
I'm
definitely
collecting
will. It
whatever
will.
constitutional I can get.
It's being manipulated right now so much. JP Morgan is manipulating the market so they can get more silver. Um, it's happened plenty of times before. So I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna have like 2 or 3 months of just like between 75 and 85. I think that's really going to be the range that we're going to be at for 3 months. And then probably coming in towards November, October, November, like, but it does have it. We needed that drop down to 60. I mean, as much as it sucked, what's happened,
Mm.
we needed it to happen because what goes up always comes down. So whenever something has a run, whether it's stocks or anything like that, it's always going to come down at some point.
I mean,
Um,
gold has just been like
and yeah,
what
gold has just been
stuck
it's
up
just
there
been
for a bit.
oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. And that's the thing that I regret the most. I sold like a majority of my gold I sold when it was like a 2,000 an ounce. Um which I'm kicking myself for it now. I'm like, man, I could have
Hmm.
kept held on to that, um but now with gold being the way it is so high, it's like a lot of people aren't really buying as much gold anymore.
Yeah.
Which is kind of making silver prices fluctuate even more because people want to buy silver and copper, tangible assets that are kind of like less money, but where you can get more product per se.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that's good to get is copper. I mean, like
Dude, we have
all this
so much
stuff
copper, but
eventually
I don't
sticks.
understand it. It's like copper is just so like, dude, it's like you need so much before it's worth anything.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, no, seriously. The rounds are, worth like a couple bucks a piece or whatever, but
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
Like we have a lot around, tons of rounds. I bought a lot during
Mm-hmm.
COVID.
Oh
I
yeah.
got the big, I got the
Yeah.
big five
So
ounce ones and
yeah.
everything. The big five
Nice,
ounce
man.
coins and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
we'll see someday maybe.
Yeah, no, for sure. That I would I always say, 90% silver is the best way to start, getting
Yeah,
silver.
that's what we're
It's the
doing now,
cheapest.
collecting constitutional.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good. Constitutional commemoratives is
Believe it or not, a lot of it I find in my coin star at our food store over here because
really
obviously we're
that's
from New York
awesome,
City.
man. Heck
We're
yeah.
from New York City, so it's like you have thousands of people around you, and they're all using the
Oh
coin
yeah.
star. And coin star rejects silver, and I must
Yes.
have found like 6 dimes already.
That's awesome,
And
man.
I'm like, babe, the first time I tried, I was like, babe, I found a fucking dime. That's like
Yeah,
four
that's like
fifty
it's like
five
40,
dollars.
45 bucks in silver or whatever, It's like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
yeah.
That was
Fine.
Have you ever found any gold bars or silver bars, or except the one that you showed earlier?
yeah, I got a few fake ones right here that I found today,
Yeah,
but no.
they're magnetic.
Those are
You could
nice
have
looking ones.
got it with magnets.
Yeah. Well, it's copper.
Yeah,
Copper
that's
doesn't
it.
magnetize, is it?
Oh,
Um,
no, not
No,
supposed to.
no.
no.
Yeah.
Ours were steel or like iron or steel or something that we had.
Yeah, I think
Really?
it was
It was
iron.
stuck to a
Yeah.
magnet.
I mean, probably brass.
That's
No, I don't think
why I took
brass
them
is
out to
iron.
that
Nickel.
shop because they weren't sticking to a magnet. And
Mm.
Oh, you must have been
dude, I had
shitting
such
yourself.
high hopes, and then they just crushed it right when I walked in the door. They were like, "Nope." And I was like, "I figured, but might as well ask."
Mm-hmm.
Buddy. But
Yeah,
no, I've found Morgan dollars and
That's so cool.
some seeded dimes and barber dimes, stuff like that. A
Mm-hmm.
any
lot of
stack of money?
90%. No like bullion or anything. I wish that would be so
Any
cool.
stack of money
It's
or
5 ounce
something?
bullion.
A
What did you
sack
say?
of money.
A
A stack
sack
of
of
money?
money? Oh man, no, I wish. I wish. That would be cool.
Yeah, we found the same. Like we find a lot of money over here. A lot of money, dude. People just
Look at the
it's
damn
all the
coins.
safes and everything.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why
we'll
you,
fill it with like just bills and old yeah.
yeah.
Crazy,
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
That's why he
Oh,
became famous.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that. It's in the bank. It's in the treasury still.
Yep.
So,
really?
yep.
Yep. They
We have
take
like another few more months.
forever.
Few more months, and it's like they estimated between 60 to 80,000 that
No,
we're gonna
up
get back.
to no, potentially up to
Wow.
They said it could reach up to 100, but you know, it's an estimate right now. So
That's
yeah.
awesome.
James said he's going to take us out.
That's a lifetime. That's a life-changing find for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course,
Crazy.
of course.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
propels his channel like everywhere. He
Yeah,
got interviews anywhere in the world.
Mhm.
He even got French Canadians news
Yes.
that
yeah,
talking about him on
yeah,
That's
my
awesome.
end too,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
it was on my channel. She was doing an interview with me,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
they
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about them on my interview.
so fun.
One of the ones, some of the ones that I think are the most interesting were when we were interviewed by a Japanese news channel, and then they had to dub our voices, so we
Oh
sounded
man.
like
Oh
a
wow.
Japanese anime. And then we were actually a question on a German TV show, a German game
Really?
show. Our
Wow.
find was actually a question, and they had to ask us permission to use it. So I
That's
was like,
crazy.
yeah, that's cool.
That's wild. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
By talking about being famous or something, um, as a big YouTuber, because for all of us, you're one of the biggest YouTuber that we can
Mhm.
talk to, because a lot of let's say over a million subscribers, they don't talk to anyone.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just
No,
You're not in a million
I
yet.
trust me. I totally get that. Yeah. No,
When he hits a million, he'll never talk to us again.
but
Yeah.
have you ever been
no,
with
no, no, no. I mean, I'm not one of those.
That's
Yeah.
You're good.
no
I
that-
understand what it takes to start a channel and go from square one and get, I'm a very humble person, and I like helping new people getting into it, and I'm not someone who, wants to take advantage of anything or try to, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to go out and have fun and record it. Like if it does good, great. If it doesn't, then I'll go back on Whatnot and sell some coins for the day. It's kind of one
yeah.
of those things. But I think at the end of the day, um, it's the most important way to attract people to your page is to be a humble person and to not have an ego, because I think a lot of people like get a lot of subscribers and a lot of fame, and they forget where they were when they were at square one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so um I resonate with that with people, and but at the same time I do give them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes they have thousands of messages and emails and stuff like that, and it was because of you mentioning that in the Whatnot chat that I even saw the Instagram message that you sent and everything, because I had to like go through a bunch of messages and
Mm.
figure it out, but I got it. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys having me on the show, and
Yeah.
I just tell everybody consistency is the best thing. If you can post shorts and long form videos and try to get 3 shorts out a week and 1 long form video and work on your thumbnails, and um there's always a way for anybody to improve with anything. And so I'm still trying to learn new things myself with YouTube and everything like that. And but it's a fun journey, man, and it's cool meeting a lot of cool people. And there's some that I wish I didn't meet, but some I
Oh
wish I
God.
did meet. So
In the best one that you meet that you've meet, which one do you prefer?
Oh God. That's like the question. I know he doesn't want to answer that one. Come on.
No, I
Which
don't.
one
I
do
don't
you
want
hate the
bad ones.
most?
I want the good ones. I want
Who
the
do you
good
hate
ones
the
that
most?
you appreciate.
Give me some juicy
I was
like
just about to
the
ask
best
that
people
too.
who I've like collabed with, or
Yeah.
Who's the most
Oh, who you
I would
met?
backstabbing?
say I would say Jeff, definitely collabing with Jeff. I've
He's awesome.
enjoyed magnet fishing with Danny Dip. He's been a fun guy to magnet
Yep.
fish with. As far as like diving, Chaos Divers, he's really my go-to person when it comes to diving. Um, and yeah, I mean, all the other channels that I've had, because there's been beef between me and other channels before. I mean, it's nothing new. I'm sure a lot of people know, but regardless, I push that under the table, and the only time I really ever bring up stuff like that is if I hear my name tossed around and something, that's
Yeah.
not right is being said,
Mm.
which that's happened a couple times. Um,
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
did
like,
have
are we
your
in
name.
middle school? You know, like
I did hear some stories back like in 2023, I think, or something, that one of your co-hosts or something happened with you and another channel or something. I don't want to bring it back. Just say, yeah,
yeah.
I've heard things. So yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not.
no, for sure. I mean, everybody knows about that. I mean,
I don't know nothing.
you go with diving for someone for
We're
2 or 3
bad. We're
years,
bad.
and
We're
then
not fans, I
they're not
guess.
in your videos anymore. You know, you
Yeah.
go from diving with someone for 3 years, and then they're not in your videos anymore. I mean, you kind of figure out, something happened. But
Mm.
I
Damn
mean,
you,
but at the
God
end of the day,
Almighty.
if he were to call me up and start a conversation with me and want to start again from square one, I'd be willing to do that. But I just haven't had that phone call yet. So
Mm.
Did
Yeah,
you
but
ever film with the Treasure Vixens?
I did. Yes, dude. They're a hilarious bunch, dude. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
I
hilarious.
yeah, we tried to
Rose
have
is
fun.
doing good. Rose is doing good. She
Yeah,
has her own little videos that she does for lives every week. So
that's awesome. Heck yeah.
I don't know about Angela. They said that I think she said that she was sick or something. That's why they had to
Really?
leave and stuff. But
Yeah.
Mm.
um we actually, me and my kids and my wife sent them a package from Maine to them, and they put it on their live one time.
Mm.
That's
Um,
awesome.
but I sent them like some shot glasses that said Maine and
Oh,
sweatshirts and
that's
stuff
cool.
and everything. But um,
That was really nice.
they were actually, I tell people all the time, they say, well, who started you magnet fishing? And I tell people all the time, it was 4 people that I watched, and I got to meet 3 of them. And the last one I would probably never meet would be Bondi's my number one.
Oh,
Right?
Bonnie Treasure Hunter. Yeah.
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 He is the one that got me into magnet fishing. He's the only
That's
one I've
awesome.
never met. I would love to meet him. I would probably freaking cry because he's like a legend. Um,
Oh yeah. He's got.
Jeff, I Jeff is one of them. I got to meet him many a times. Danny and Adventures of Dulo, Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you definitely heard if you were in the magnet fishing community who I used to go out with and who I don't go out with anymore. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
But yeah, you can only freak out so many times at the same safe pulling it up before it gets
Yeah.
old. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I gotta look into this now. Well, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
Have
man.
you?
I get to meet Zane. Zan.
Zan,
Yeah.
Zen.
Dulo.
son of
Who's
Cal,
that?
Dulo kid.
Son of Cal.
the son of Cal, Venture Dulo.
Yeah.
Mm.
I haven't seen their channel before.
Oh, okay. So,
I got to
My
meet him in the first trip to Wisconsin, and it
sorry.
was just amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Cal actually got to pull up a half of a gun out of that Wisconsin area.
Really?
Yep. Oh,
That's
it was
great.
pretty awesome.
But that should be the place that we went in Beloit.
Yeah.
You should go maybe dive there.
Oh,
I'm
that
pretty
would be
sure there's
so
still a lot of
cannonballs down there.
Oh,
cannonballs,
man,
and
that'd be crazy.
Hold
but
on.
That would be
you need to
What
wild.
did
watch
we
out
get,
because it's a
baby?
dam. So you need to watch out because the old railway that was there got derailed, and the wagon derailed and fell in the water. But it's a dam also. So
Wow.
You know what I
you
was
need to watch out.
Dude, if you ever come to New York City, I know where there's a car. Remember the car that we've seen in the water? We just seen just cresting a little bit. I know where there's an old car in the water.
Really?
Yeah, I just like obviously we don't have any idea how to go about anything like that like you do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll
I'd
definitely
be
give
able
you
to
the
help
information. I
together.
know exactly
Yeah.
where it is, and it's in an extremely old area. Like the river is beginning of time, obviously rivers. You know what
Wow.
I mean? Now
Yeah.
it's like the city has been built around it, but the car is still in the water. Joker,
Wow.
you came with us, I think, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say on live
Yeah.
where it is.
Yeah, no, I'd
The
love to
Yeah,
blue
do
yeah.
that.
Oh,
bridges.
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
the blue
yeah.
bridge? Remember I was like, we can't throw magnets there. You're gonna get stuck on the car.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
car in the water, dude, and nobody knows
Wow.
about it, but we've seen it.
Come
That's
down
great.
there
I'll
on
give you the
August
information.
7th.
Huh?
Come down with all your group people and let's go get it. See,
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah, man! That'd be
August-
awesome. My birthday's the 5th. That'd be cool.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
yeah,
cool.
Heck yeah.
I'm so excited for that.
We could tell you happy birthday on all our channels at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
heck yeah, man!
Just
I
realized that. I'm
appreciate
surprised
it.
no one got that one out yet. That car.
Yeah.
I wonder why it's there. It's crazy because there's a car in the
I have to get
river,
a skid steer and
but there's nowhere
Yeah.
to drive there. So
Oh,
all the
really?
roads are gone now. It's just living area. It's homes. and
really.
stuff. Yeah, there used to be
Wow.
roads in the 20s and 30s,
So there's no area you could bring like
unless
a
it fell off the Blue Bridge. But the
rotator,
Blue Bridge is walking.
rotator on the bridge or anything nearby or nothing.
No,
Yeah.
it's a river.
That's-
It's a actual small river.
It's a bit of a height.
Wow.
Yeah,
I wonder how it got out there if it's that
same.
far.
I just wish I knew how to.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
before
Hit me up
they had
anytime, and
the
I'll
lawsuit.
tell you exactly. And maybe someday you'll come down and go take a look. Or
Yeah. Yeah. No, that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
yeah, there's
Bring
probably
the
something
crane.
to learn about.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
call it crane after we found it.
Yeah.
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 We need to locate it first, man.
Yeah.
The car, but the safe thing you already know, Colt or whoever's coming down, that we're gonna do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So
The one you're talking about it for the last 2
the gun
years. with me.
safe, a huge gun safe. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna need one of those things on the Bondi video. It's like a crane, but like a grabber at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you rent it; it's probably a couple $100.
Yeah,
but-
like that's the thing. Like I tried to reach out to a company. I think it was last week or the week before, and for some reason they didn't. They had a email form that you can fill out the stuff, asking for more information, but it didn't go through.
yeah,
Like,
you know why?
it was
Because
just- it
you're not
wasn't-
Bondi. That's why.
No, but it wouldn't send like on their website.
It
like,
sends for Bondi.
It wouldn't.
You got to be Bondi famous if you want a
I
free
mean, I'm
crane.
pretty sure the Bondi doesn't have a free form for every website.
Yeah.
But like I'm trying to find like sites that it would only be for
Yeah.
like a short time. It's not like we're a construction company,
My buddy ClawQuest, he just made a good magnet fishing video. I don't know if you guys saw it, magnet fishing 100 bridges across America.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
Pretty- yeah, it's a
Can
pretty,
you put
it's
that
a
up?
good,
What is it?
yeah, it's a good video. You guys should. I'm in it. I'm in like he comes
Yeah.
to Georgia and then I'm in it. I'm
Oh,
in it
nice.
and then he goes back to Florida. But he starts in New York and he does the whole entire East Coast
Oh
going
wow.
down like 100 bridges between all the states. It's pretty. It's
That's
pretty cool
cool.
video. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
cool.
see it. Yeah.
One video.
Oh,
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, I'm in that one. I should be in that one.
Okay.
But yeah, he's
cool.
Christ.
So Ryan just looked up this bottle. My friend Ryan that was with me.
yeah.
He said the mason jar presented in 1870s. Hundreds were basically made and stuff like that. It's a golden age.
Look at the puppy.
It was from 1880 to 1900s. That's crazy though. He just looked it up. And it's nuts.
Wild.
Yeah. Just knowing that bottle's 115 years old
Mm-hmm.
is just unbelievable.
She's so cute.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Oh my god, it's a dog! Holy shit!
She's adorable, just sitting on her throne.
Oh my god, it's a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
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 Now I can see why you died because you have an ankle biter.
I know, right?
I have two of them. I got Chihuahua Frenchies in the pain in the asses. James, I'm putting a video up later just for you.
The naked thing. Oh wait. Oh no, that's.
Mustard seeds, baby. Mustard seeds.
Must
That's
be.
for
See,
the
all
Only
my
Magnets
all
channel.
my only magnets.
Only magnets.
Only magnets, baby. I'm gonna be like, James. I'm gonna go up and say, James told me I'll lick this
Lick this
leopard
lizard.
gecko and see what it tastes like. And I'm like, oh, it's mustard seeds.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a question, but I don't have one right now.
I
Because
I actually have to get off because of, Rachel has school in the morning. Tatiana has to be up at 6 in the morning. So, but
All right.
again, I appreciate you two up on top, and I
Oh, hey,
appreciate it, sir. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. I really appreciate it.
thank you, man. I appreciate the
So,
meeting. It was good. It was good being on the show, man. I appreciate you.
I really hope that you can make it out to New
New
York
York.
in August.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That'd
yeah,
be
no, that'd be awesome, man. I would love to tell Jeff to come too. Outdoor influencer.
Oh, we're already in
Yeah,
discussion
he's
to come in
we
New
have to
York.
get you in our group, dude. You have to put him
Yeah.
into
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. That'd be
yeah.
awesome.
That'd be
So
so crazy.
if you have a
All right.
just a personal Facebook, try to hook up one of ours, and we'll put you in the
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Well,
I
here's.
James
I got my phone right here. You might
Payne.
have to send it to my.
No, it's okay.
You might have
I'll
to send it to
send
my
you the link.
Instagram or something. I'm like looking around for my phone. I'm like it's right in front of my face. But yeah.
Oh shit.
Been there, dude.
But yeah, we do talk about doing maybe events or things like that. I know that in Maine we're going to do the Global Magnet Fishing Day in July 18.
it's
Uh,
Maine or
we
New Hampshire, one of those.
exactly,
Nice, nice,
and
nice.
and we're going to New York in August. We tried to go in Philadelphia in April, but it didn't work. But yeah, we are trying to do like little groups of people. So
And we
if you're
don't put
watching this and you want to go in a group, sometimes we talk
Yeah,
about it
yeah,
in
no,
in
yeah,
this.
definitely add me in the group for sure. I'd
If
like that. That'd be great.
dude, if you actually really are interested, we are. I think Jeff and is bringing his boat, and we
Yep.
are
Oh, sweet.
actually. I
Thanks.
think we are going to hit that spot where I know there's like at least 20 to 30 more artillery shells in the water. Again, I'm not
Nice.
going to say it on the thing here. I know where they are.
Yeah,
And I know
yeah,
we
of
will
course.
get arrested if we go. So if you do
Yeah.
want to come and you want to go to jail,
Not me.
let's go.
Sounds great. Sounds great to me.
I don't know. I'm nervous because it's my first time. You know what I mean?
what we need to
We've
do
only been
is
doing
that-
this for 3 years. You know, it's like
So bring your
Yeah.
lawyer first.
I am not gonna lie. I'm fucking scared. You know what I mean? Because it's in I don't want to get a record. You know.
what you need to do is have the two divers
They're
go.
gonna laugh. The
All
judge
of
is
us
gonna laugh
go.
about that case and throw the papers on the ground and
Yeah.
tell you to leave.
And
That's
then
Yeah.
what you do is
Yeah.
have Benny with us because he actually works with history.
He would never put his license
Yeah,
on the line like that, dude.
I don't know if you know Benny, but he's the Kratos owner.
No.
Mhm.
Kratos Magnetics, the
Yeah.
magnet company.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he's the owner. He's also an archaeologist.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You got
my
it.
French just took over my mouth.
Yeah, it would be good to have him down, but I think we
Yeah.
also need to work with both sides, both cities over
Mhm.
there,
Yes.
and the bomb squad. You can get them all ready, because we're gonna have a small boat with like 20 fucking 90mm artillery rounds in it.
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna?
Yeah,
But again,
We
the
could all
thing-
possibly die. I hope everyone
Well,
understands that.
if,
I'll
if
bring
you
out
want to
the
learn,
fireworks.
if you want to learn on that spot, I suggest that you message him like privately. He knows
Yeah,
a lot. James knows a lot about that place.
Yeah.
Cool.
We got in trouble, but
Yeah.
I think it could be a good thing that we remove all of those from the water too.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Because the bridge is not that far from the water. It's only like a 20, 25 foot to the water, and the water is only like 12 feet. So it's
Oh, wow.
like, what if a boat hits one or something like that? I don't know.
That's what I'm scared about.
Yeah.
And
If
it's
a
not a
boat
huge
hits one
major,
and blows
it's not
it
a
up.
major area. It's just
Yeah.
two quiet towns in Jersey. So
It's
Yeah, no,
literally on the
seriously.
border. The bridge
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the border.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is like what he's afraid of, what they were threatening, that the cause of arrest was the distracting traffic.
it's a disrupting
I'm
public
like-
transportation
Yeah,
because they have
Oh,
to shut the bridge down. They have to shut the bridge down
No, but the whole
if
thing
they're on the
was-
bridge.
The whole thing is that they're saying that we're distracting drivers. They didn't mention the other stuff. They're like, "Oh, you're distracting drivers." Be like,
That's their problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's the same thing as when when there's a car accident on the side of the road, everybody looks.
Yeah.
We're
Definitely.
doing our own
But
thing.
no,
If somebody looks to the side,
It's
that's not on us.
That's not at all what it is. It's a
And maybe
conspiracy
they
over
just
there.
they don't have to drive on the road, and they're
Yeah.
interrupting my magnet fishing. You know,
Yeah.
That's what they say it is, but I do know there's a huge conspiracy. I know what used to be there, Joker. We already talked about it, and what is currently there.
No,
They don't want us doing it, babe.
no, but what I'm saying is that was what they were quoted. That's what they quoted us.
they probably
That's
don't
what
want you
we
to
were
find
doing.
something. It's probably what it is.
Yeah.
And that water is clean. Actually, it's the water is not that. But you can actually go in there and see. But the
Could you
current is
dive?
probably too
You
strong.
could dive in there.
On
The
slack
current
tide,
can
probably.
be strong though.
There's a boat ramp right there too. The boat ramp's right next to where all the
Yeah, but
artillery
the,
is.
the current can be strong at some points.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you'd have to
Depending
time
on
it.
when on day, I think it can be strong and go both ways too.
Okay.
That'd be a cool one to dive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it would be a cool story to know why the United States military did that. I want to know why, but I've heard stories of them dumping things in the water, but it's not the ocean. It's 12 feet of
Yeah.
water, dude. What were you doing? 12 to 20 feet of water. It's not like the ocean.
It's
where you
like
go
they
down
just
the
got
beach.
lazy and stopped on the side of the road, and they were like, "All right, here's a good spot."
Yeah.
And they're big, man. They're big. They're like this, dude. They're
Yeah.
huge.
Oh, I know. I've seen them. It's
Huge.
insane. It's
And they
wild.
weigh like 30 pounds.
I wish I could dive.
You
Go
have
down
pictures of
there. Go down there and see for myself. Like what you
I'll
magnet
do it if you want me to. I'll
Yeah.
put it
Take me
into
with
it.
you.
right
I'll
now.
go down there with you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So it's getting late, guys. I know there's still 4 minutes left, but
Mm-hmm.
let's end it up because I
Yeah.
think everybody is like really tired right now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So the next episode that we're gonna have Magnetar. So the owner of Magnetar is gonna be here on the show May 8th at 10 a.m. because they are in Netherlands. So for them it's gonna be 6 p.m.
Wow.
Nice,
So-
nice.
Okay.
And it's a Friday too. So it's not a Sunday, it's a Friday.
Okay.
So so please come and join us on the live stream. And if you want to go and look back at this episode, go on Spotify or go on my channel and go see it. And I hope that the deaths of history, I've got problems saying that. Deaths of history is gonna help us grow up maybe bigger. I hope so. So a big thank you for you guys for being there, and thank you for our guest. And we'll see you on the next live, guys.
All right.